Today, we're diving into a tough topic many men quietly struggle with: married women who just don't want sex anymore. Now, here's a question a lot of guys ask. If she's not into full sex, could she at least give her husband a hand job or a blow job? And should husbands even ask for that? It's a valid question. And honestly, yes, it's very reasonable. Here's the reality. Many women lose interest in sex after marriage. It's something I keep hearing from men on this channel over and over. It's not just a few cases, it's a widespread pattern. And it's hard for good men to accept. But here's a key truth I want to share up front. You didn't get the wrong wife. You married a woman. And for many women, after marriage, sex isn't as important or exciting anymore. Now, if your wife isn't interested in sex and she's not willing to meet you halfway, like through other sexual acts, hand jobs, blow jobs, or even just showing some effort in the bedroom, you have to face a tough reality. There's not much you can do to change her mind or reignite that spark if she's checked out emotionally and physically. This is the hard part for many good men. I see comments all the time, guys saying, if your wife withholds sex, leave. It's over. But that's really bad advice for many. Why? Because good men don't want to run away. They want to work things out. They want to stay true to their values and commitments. Leaving isn't always an option, and that's okay. But it means you have to accept the situation for what it is. If your wife has shut down sexually and isn't willing to do other things to keep you connected and valued, like giving a hand job or a blow job, then staying means you're choosing to stay despite that. You're choosing to deal with the frustration, the loneliness, and the unmet needs. And that's not easy. It's what I call the embrace the suck path. You take responsibility for your choice and use it to strengthen yourself. This doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're realistic. You recognize that trying to force change or begging for intimacy will only hurt you more. You manage your expectations. You adjust how you show up emotionally. And you focus on what you can control, your mindset and your actions. Now, I want to talk to the women watching for a moment. If you're here open-minded and honest with yourself, and you realize you've shut down to sex in your marriage, it's okay. You're not alone. And there's hope. Sometimes, jumping back into regular sex feels overwhelming. It's a big step. You look at the whole picture and think, I have to do all the things I stopped doing, all at once. That pressure? It can shut you down even more. That's why starting with smaller, simpler acts, like a blowjob or a hand job, is a great way to re-engage. It takes the pressure off. It helps you reconnect physically without the heavy expectations. And guess what? Many women find that once they start, they actually enjoy those moments. It can bring back fun, intimacy, and even excitement in the bedroom. For women who are still having sex but maybe got rigid or stopped exploring, this is a reminder. Your husband likely still appreciates those other acts. They're fun. They break up the routine. And they show that you're invested in the relationship, even in small ways. Sex isn't just about penetration. It's about connection. It's about playfulness and trust. And when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, you can rediscover that fun side. Remember, comfort zones can become prisons, especially in marriage. Sticking to one way of doing things or avoiding anything new limits both partners. So, ladies, if you want to keep your marriage alive, keep things interesting, and show your husband he matters, consider opening back up to these smaller sexual acts. And men, appreciate those efforts when they come. It means she's trying, even if it's not perfect or consistent. In the end, marriage isn't always about passion every single day. Sometimes it's about patience, compromise, and small gestures that say, I still care. And those gestures, like a hand job or a blow job, can mean more than you think. So what do you think? Have you experienced this? How have you handled it? Drop your thoughts below. And remember, here on Rise and Thrives, we talk real, no fluff, no shame, just truth.